Welcome, dear.
Good to see the classes starting again. I've missed it already.
So, welcome to this journey of life where we start living a life of happiness and fulfillment of our dreams. So, as it is said that mostly we are living in self hatred or guilt, most of the times it so happens because there is lack of, you know, we can't overcome our knowledge of self acceptance. ये जो कमी है हमारी सेल्फ हेट्रेड एंड गिल्ट की, वो तभी पूरी होगी जब हम एक्सेप्ट करेंगे. We start accepting ourselves and we start loving ourselves. There is a concept of self acceptance and self love. And how is it possible? Acceptance will come when we that understand the situation. और अगर हम वो किसी सिचुएशन को हम समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं, उसको एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, it is because we are still living in the past. And when we are living in the past, it is kind of a situation of reliving in the past. So there is a quote which says that when you are in past, you become, that past becomes part of your present. So how we can come out of it, it is so important. One thing you have to understand that if there is evidence of guilt in you, it means that there is evidence of goodness also. क्योंकि हमें ये महसूस करना है कि हमने कैसे पास्ट से बाहर आना है. We have to stop being a victim. बार बार हम पास्ट में जाते हैं, बार बार हम विक्टिमाइज होते हैं उन बातों को सोच के कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ और हम ये कर लेते हैं और हम ऐसा सोचते हैं. So that is a time we have to come out. It can only happen when and only when we start living in the present. So I'll take a separate session on forgiveness and guilt. But मैं क्यों भी बात कर रही हूँ? Because we have to understand that if there is any situation in life where we are stuck, or if we have any challenge which keeps coming and we are facing any problem, one thing is for sure, that there is lack of practice of gratitude. There is lack of practice of positive thinking in our life. There is continuously negative thinking mind which is working. That is what we have to work on. And when I'm talking about practice of gratitude, so when I lost my mother last year, I was thinking, what is to be grateful for in this? But then I realized that I am so grateful for my mother because she was my mother. She was a pure and noble soul. I'm grateful to her because she nurtured me, cared for me, she supported me at all times. So we can be grateful for the person in our lives, for our loved ones, especially for our parents. क्योंकि फिर बाद में हम ये सोचते हैं कि हम ऐसा सोचते हैं, हम ऐसा महसूस करते हैं, हम ज्यादा महसूस करते हैं when we miss them. And we realize the absence of them only when we miss something. So this is like an ode to my mother, because and all to all our loved ones. So that here we feel that when somebody is stuck in life, the person needs a push. So we can become that push in someone's life. We can help somebody come out of that situation by helping that person. And this is so important, but because each and every person is stuck somewhere, be it health or it is based on the law of karma. It can be based on, it can be about your health, about your financial matters, about your relationship. It can be about any material thing. So wherever you are stuck in life somewhere, you have to understand that something is going on in the mind where you need to work on. And if as a person, somebody helps you at that moment, is the best time of your life because you need that kind of push. So I personally feel that this was the time when I realized and I understood that this is where I need to work on and help someone come out of this. Because there is no such thing as accident in life. Everything is there, everything is planned, everything comes for a reason. So what was the reason for each thing? That is for you to identify those people in your lives who really helped you. Identify those uh, friends, any acquaintance that came in your life and helped you at the time when you really needed it. Because that is the kind of, help, that is the kind of help that you want in your life when someone gave you. So you be that person to motivate others. Each one of us has the potential to help the other person reach to its particular destination.
मैं अपने आप देख लूंगी नीचे जाके, तुम आ जाओ.
How can we?
वो हो सकता है केमिस्ट हो. मेरा एक चीज रह गई थी,
देंगे आसमान.
मेरी एक दवाई रह गई थी.
Please mute yourself. Okay. How can we build a better future tomorrow? Is by making a better today. And that is what the topic is. The topic for today is how can we make the best of 2021? So I have done a small research on this, and you all can write some points. You can also add on later your own views on this. The first and foremost is take care of your near and dear ones. Just go and meet them, take care of them, give them time, appreciate them. So when we start giving them time, appreciating them, that is the thing that we are being grateful for. Go and meet them. And that when you give time, that should be without any judgment, without judging them actually. Because that is how you will make the richness happen in the relationship. And a relationship becomes strong only when there is richness in it. Only when there is positive. Of course, there are pros and cons. Nothing is perfect. That is, of course, there. But the richness will come when you understand the potential of that relation. When you understand what is the flaw and you accept it. तो जहां पर कुछ कमी हो रही है वो इसलिए क्योंकि अभी एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं आई है. एंड यू थिंक कि मैं ये क्यों करूं, तो मुझसे तो ऐसा नहीं हो रहा, मेरे साथ तो ये हो रहा है. जो भी आपकी सिचुएशन आती है, इट इज ऑल बेस्ड ऑन योर थिंकिंग पावर. And that is what the second point is. So first is that you take care of your loved ones. It can be your friend, any acquaintance, any person who helped you. It can be your relatives, and most important, your parents. So give the best you can do. Give them your best. And the second point, which is about mind. What kind of thoughts you have. So you have to understand, identify yourself that today is the time where you need to do it now, and you need to think about those thoughts which you have continuously in your mind. Be aware of it. What kind of channels you want, what kind of friend circle you have, what kind of books you read, TV programs, because that will make your thought process. आप बार बार वही चीज सोचते हैं जो अक्सर आप महसूस करते हैं, जो अक्सर आप जिन एटमॉस्फेयर में होते हैं, वही चीजें आप बार बार सोचते हैं, और वही सिचुएशन बार बार आपके साथ होती है. Why? Because you are creating it. It starts happening in your life. That is the law of karma. And the third point is that if something you want, कोई इच्छा है आपकी और नहीं पूरी हो रही, तो आप बार बार उसके बारे में सोचते हैं कि ये तो पूरा ही नहीं हो रहा मेरा काम, मैं तो इसके बारे में सोच रहा हूँ ये. So what you do is you go somewhere, you ask for it. It can be any place, any religious place. आप जाते हैं वहाँ कुछ सोचते हैं पर पूरा नहीं होता, so you start doubting it. But then this is what it happens. when you desire something, when you have some kind of dream, and when you have a negative thought towards it, that it's not happening, what you are doing is that you are creating again a negative thought, which is giving that kind of vibration. And that is what I'm talking about, law of karma. Because you have to learn to accept it and wait for the right time to come. And when you accept it, it is going to happen as and when it is supposed to come, it will come. अगर वो आपके लाइफ में कोई चीज होनी है तो वो कहते हैं it is the law of karma, it will definitely happen. You have to will it correctly with that positive frame of mind, and that is so important. This I'm not just saying, this is out of experience and this is out of my own understanding. And the fourth point is that you give time to yourself. That is so important to have a better future. When I say time to yourself, it means that you work on your diet, work on your health, exercise, walk, very important. And then fifth point is, when I say that you work on yourself, it means you focus with compassion, concentration, and no complaints, contentment. That is very important. Give you 100%. And when you are focusing on what your compassion, what your concentration is about, it means that you are giving your 100% and you write down few qualities about yourself. Find out which is the best one. Write few, 1, 2, 3. These are my best qualities. And then work on them. Develop your skill. Can be anything, can be cooking, can be painting, music. You can be a good writer. Who knows? Just try. Give time to yourself. I don't know how this session just came up today. I don't know, but I had this in my mind. Sometime back, something happened. And then I had this in my mind that I want to spread this thought. I created that. And I wanted to spread that thought among my friends and fellows. I wanted to reach out to people to tell them, yet this is what matters, in life. Relationship is what matters in life. Your parents are what matters in your life. And your thought is what matters, without, again, judging people. Because other things will come, definitely it will come. Because what happens is you are working on yourself. And that's what is the most important thing in life, so that then you will not have any kind of regrets in life, because you are doing your best. तो कैसे उस समय में हमें पता चलता है कि हम तो बेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे? क्योंकि हम तो अपनी समझ से जो समझ रहे हैं वही कर रहे हैं. But then that is it, because at present what I'm doing to my best, and I need to really be, when I'm saying I'm doing my best, it means I have to be really original. I have to really authenticate this point, what I'm saying. Authenticate that yes, I'm saying and I mean it. ऐसे ऊपर से नहीं कि हाँ मैं तो अच्छा ही कर रही हूँ. It's not that. You're meeting somebody and you are saying कि हाँ मुझे तो बहुत अच्छा लगा, पर आप अंदर से तो महसूस नहीं कर रहे. आप कहीं एग्जाम देने जा रहे हो और आप सोच रहे हैं अच्छा हो जाए, बट आपने क्या अच्छे से करा? वो आपके जो माइंड में जो थॉट्स चल रही हैं, आप उनको खुद को अवेयर होना है कि मैं क्या सोच रहा हूँ, मैं क्या सोच रही हूँ. So when you are aware of your thought, you understand it, and it is a gradual process. It is not a 1 day, 2 day job. But the most important thing is that yes, you are aware of it, and then it starts. Then the whole thing starts. Okay, and the next point, which is, so before doing this, that you have to, my last point was, point number 5, that you have to work on yourself, excel and improve a skill, and you'll be so happy. You know that, yes, you have that quality. You start appreciating yourself. That is so important. And always remember point number 6. There is something above you, that superpower. Believe in God's protection and God's love is always with you. Believe in that. And point number 7, जब आप ये सब आप कहीं लिख लीजिए पॉइंट्स और रोज आप उसको पढ़िए रात को सोने से पहले, समझिए कि क्या आज हुआ. Was I able to achieve this? And if you think you were, little bit also, step by step, take one step forward. Make baby steps. अगर आपको लगता है that yes, you are able to do that, it means give yourself a star. Give yourself a star that day. And that means a lot. And if you think that yes, you are not doing what you are supposed to do, and you know that you could have done that, it's not that you are talking in the past, but yes, you know that. तो एक छोटा सा क्रॉस भी लगा सकते हैं आप. And then you just understand that where you are going. You analyze yourself. There's nobody to analyze. You yourself can analyze yourself the best way. Be your own teacher. Be your own guide. Appreciate yourself. That is the best way. Because we all are, God is everywhere. And it is within you. So first and foremost thing is that you start appreciating yourself. It is there inside you. Just find out. So this was something which I found that, I really worked on this, that if you work on these few points, these six, 7 points, which I just told you, and if you start working on them, what happens is you are going to make a better future. And there is some share which I wanted to do before we continue. And in between, if we break on this link, you can rejoin using the same link. And anybody would like to share, please go ahead. You can share, or you can write in the chat box. Anything you want to add? Anybody? Vidhu, you want to say something? Okay. Yes.
Yeah. The COVID times has really taught us about relationships. Like, relationships are very important with the family, spending time, and it has really given us the opportunity to spend more time and take care. So I think COVID has really taught us few things, and that we don't really need to go out every time. We need to spend time at home also, which we were earlier probably doing more, going out and doing things. And now that we are at home, we realize we really don't need to do so many things what we were doing earlier.
Yes.
And relationship and bonding is very, with your family is very important. And good friends like you. So I think that is and especially parents, I feel, because since we all, we kind of take it for granted for our parents. Okay, kal mil lenge, parso mil lenge. Acha, chhod. Never do that. I think priority is your parents first and your own family.
And Vidhu is a wonderful person, and she has been a wonderful daughter, I must say. So
I don't know, but I think that guilt feeling otherwise never goes if you don't spend time with your parents. So give that time.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vidhu. And she has taken out time. Today was her busy schedule, but then I always say she's my lifeline. So she's always there for me. And thank you, Manisha, for your wonderful write-up. And iPhone.
Manisha is always in a very good write-up. Great.
No. I think we all are. Vidhu, I have always appreciated you and Sangeeta. Always.
And see, the wonderful thing which I was just saying, that today our topic was only for 30 to 40 minutes, but then Zoom is allowing us for another few minutes, and just I
See
got
the
a
magic.
pop-up
See the magic,
message
Sangeeta.
that they are giving me this gift today. So I'm so
See the magic, 2021 magic.
yes. So let's
I
hope.
think COVID has also taught us to live on minimal. We don't need
Absolutely.
anything extra. It has taught
Yeah.
us to be patient.
We have started,
Everybody,
accepting things.
everything the way
started,
they are. Yeah. And we've been very everybody's now you can thrive on minimals also. Thoda sa bhi hai, you're okay.
Yeah.
And whatever you have, I mean, everybody's become patient. I think patience.
Patience is
This,
there. Yes.
yeah, yeah. I think, and we've evolved in a very different, as a very different human being after 2020. I guess all of us.
Absolutely. True.
That's
And
what I
thank
think.
you, Shreya. All the points taken are really encouraging. Thank you so much.
We all are grateful for everything, I think, nowadays.
That is the best thing,
Yeah.
That's what even I feel. कि
Mm.
जो है अब हमें उसमें grateful होना सीखना है.
I think we
Rather than
value
what we
everything.
don't have.
Right?
Yeah.
We started valuing each and everything.
And I am very, very grateful, because of the sessions which I was taking. I had the opportunity to meet my parents, and I told them my gratitude prayer. And after that, when I lost my mother, तो मुझे लगा that this is really a kind of respite to me कि मैं उनसे बोल पाई वो सब जो कई बार हम नहीं बोल पाते अपने parents. So this was so nice, and this all happened during the sessions. So it was a kind of blessing for me. And I feel this is for all of us to understand.
Sangeeta, one thing I would like to add is our parents and we as mothers, we've been, I mean, how many prayers they might have done for us, how many prayers we've been doing for our children. I think we get so many blessings from our parents for the efforts. And whatever we are today, we are just because of them, I guess.
Absolutely.
They pray so much for us and at so many times. We don't know how much.
Absolutely. True. So anybody would like to add something, or I can share?
Yeah, I would like to add a little bit in this.
Yeah.
Regarding what we were talking about COVID, COVID has basically taught us to, एक तो patience को बढ़ाया है. Secondly, it has taught us to minimize our requirements and needs. We were during this course of the entire period, we have really realized that इतना कुछ हम unnecessary चीजों में time spend करते थे, इतना कुछ unnecessary करते थे, and it has really taught us to minimize, all the wasteful things which we were doing. And definitely it has increased our level of patience. और मेरे ख्याल से इससे काफी फायदा हुआ है लोगों को to get their increase in patience and to minimizing their needs, becoming self-reliant. ये सब चीजें कोविड ने काफी कुछ सिखाया है. Of course डर तो सबको था ही, so that's a part of the game, but then it's taught us a lot of things. And regarding if we talk on the topic of bonding and relationships, I would like to add on this that आपकी bonding, आपकी relationships definitely बहुत improve हो जाती हैं या हो सकती हैं if you build a level of spirituality in yourself, which is a very important thing. Your faith in God, your prayers, and your bent of mind has to be channelized towards spirituality. ये चीजें अगर आपकी channelize हो जाएंगी तो आपकी bonding, आपकी relationships, everything is going to improve. That superficiality will get out of the way. जहाँ superficiality हटी वहाँ आपकी bonding, आपकी relationships are bound to improve. That's what I'd like to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Really good.
Asha ji, we want to hear you. Okay. So my invitation to you is today that you go back to your, not to your past, but to those people whom you think really they loved you. Give them more time and do it now, today itself. Please talk to them. Do your best you can do for them, because that is it. What you are not going to regret later in life. That is it. What is the most important thing which should be done? So we have to really work on ourselves and understand what are our priorities in life. Priorities are the most important is first is about ourselves and then relationships. तो जिनको हमें जाकर बात करनी है उनसे आज हमने जरूर बात करनी है और कहना है what we really feel for them without any judgment. That is what my invitation, it's my advice to you, or you can take it as kind request to you. Thank you so much, everyone. Anything else you would like to share? Want to add anything? Aluwalia ji, you want to say something?
Just we wish everybody a very safe and healthy 2021.
Thank you.
And hope we meet again, Sangeeta.
Yeah.
Hope
Sure.
you do.
Thank you, Dr. Vidhu. Same to you. Let's hope we catch up soon.
Yeah, I know. After
know,
going through all that.
All efforts are taken by Sangeeta. Thank you so much for all the efforts you always take for us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining, and wish you all a very happy, successful, and contented New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. See you all next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Love
Bye.
you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Bye.